Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
This is a Planet Vero production for Evergreen Media. Today, we're chatting with the movers and shakers in the community and the On the Spot with EGM host Jesse Krisky. And now it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to On the Spot with EGM. My name is Jesse Krisky. And On the Spot is a Planet Vero production for Evergreen Media. And we've got a good show for you today. Now, May is National Water Safety Month. And I mention that because Florida leads the nation in drowning deaths between ages 1 through 4. So we want to make sure we keep our kids very safe. And of course, May National Water Safety Month. And joining us today, Miss Barbara, a.k.a. Barbara Helpling from the I Can Swim program, and also her daughter, Christy Barnes, also from I Can Swim. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you
Great,
today,
Jesse? Thank you.
Very good. Very good. All right. Water safety. It's a big deal. Now, Barbara, your swimming program offers not only the basic skills you need to learn, but also some more intermediate and advanced stroke classes. But I think today we're teaching the little ones how to swim, right? That's kind of what our focus is.
That's what our focus is, yes.
Now, you've taught thousands of kids.
Thousands and thousands of children in our community. Yes, I've been teaching for 50 years, Jesse, and here in our community. And it's my passion. Water safety, awareness, and swim lessons. It's my whole family's passion. And we've been doing this for 50 years. Yes.
Yeah. And I can tell you have, because I know it. So many of the kids in our neighborhood have been taught by you personally.
Yes.
So that's incredible. So this is obvious. Swimming is obviously a passion for you. How do you get started?
How I started swim lessons was I was on a swim team.
Okay.
Vero Beach Swim Association back in the way back in the 60s. And I swam age group swimming, and then I went on to swim at high school. And our coach at the time, Bill Priestley, taught swimming, and he had all his swimmers, the instructors. So that's how I got started. And I've been doing it ever since.
Great. And so over the years, you've taught thousands of people.
Yes.
Are there any that really stand out?
Well, you know, I have to say the special needs children, when I teach a special needs child to swim and they become successful and they do learn to swim, and the smiles on their face that they've achieved something, they just love it. And that just warms my heart. Christy can say she's taught special needs children too. And I have to say, special needs, yes. It just warms my heart.
Yeah.
It touches my heartstrings. And to know that anyone and everyone can learn to swim. They do not have to be young. Adults need to know how to swim. So it's never too late.
Yeah. And it's very important in this state, especially. We're surrounded on 3 sides by water. We've got water everywhere. Almost everybody has a swimming pool. So whether your house doesn't have any water in it, your kids are always going to other kids' houses and with swimming pools.
Yes.
And so it's very important. So let's talk about National Water Safety.
Sure.
And why that's important.
Okay. National Water Safety Month, as you said before, Jesse, is in May. And as an instructor in a swim program I like to honor that month and offer these classes of water safety to the community and the families in the community. And the water safety month days are going to be May 14th and the 21st. I have 2 classes. It will be 9 to 10 and 10:15 to 11:15. And I just invite anyone and everyone in the community who is interested, because water safety goes for all ages. So, right, Christy?
Yes, ma'am.
You have anything to say?
No.
How about some statistics?
Water safety is so important because, like Jesse said earlier, we are surrounded by water.
Yeah.
Your house may not have a pool, but the 2 houses on either side of you do. There's a lake across the street and a ditch in your backyard. And drowning is accidental drowning is the highest fatality of children nationwide. And it's really the most preventable cause of death there is. So being aware of the hazards and being aware of protocols to put in place to be safe is essential to keeping our kids safe.
Yes.
That's great. And one thing I don't think we've mentioned yet so far is you are offering free lessons to the community.
Well, what it is because I have instructors with me, I have a team of instructors, I am going to have a very low charge of $15 a child.
Okay.
And which is an hour class. It's well worth it. I can only tell you that the children will get in the water. Parents and I will talk about water safety. I will have literature. I will have everything decorated at the pool, and the parents will come back to watch the kids swim in the pool. So it's an hour of full activity, and the kids will leave with a smile, and I give gifts away. We make it a very happy show-off party that goes along with all the information that I will share about water safety.
That's terrific. And for $15, I mean, you can't
really,
beat that.
Yes.
You can't beat that. For a lifetime of your kids knowing how to swim.
Right.
And for the peace of mind you have as a parent, I mean, that's incredible.
It is incredible. And it's, as you said, Jesse, a lifelong activity. It is. Swimming is a lifelong activity.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, like we live in Florida where it gets very hot in the summer, and you're always looking for something fun to do with the kids. And most of those things to do are water related. And you'd hate to have a kid not be able to participate because they don't know how to swim.
Yeah. Yeah. As a kid, you don't want to be left out or doing what the other kids are doing. And so to teach your child to swim, that really opens up a whole new world for them. And as I said, it gives you as a parent peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Your kids are going to be safe.
It's huge because you just never know if there's going to be a situation that your child gets into that are they going to panic? Are they going to know what to do? How to save themselves? And that's what our program does. It teaches them what to do to survive in the water. And we teach them how to swim back to the wall, which is very important. But before we can teach that, and I mentioned this in the water safety class, before we can teach them these safety skills, we have to teach them how to learn to swim. And your child's going to go to water. And the peak seasons for children to go to water, because they're fond of it, it's a big area a lot of times, is in spring and summer when it's hot weather. And that's when most of the accidental drownings happen. And Jesse, I do want to say, and I do want to send this message to the parents and families in our community: no family should ever experience a tragedy of drowning in their family. You just never recover. And no child should ever experience a near drowning, because they never recover.
Yeah, that's very important.
And as Christy has said, Jesse, it can be preventative.
Yeah, that's good. And I know you teach children that are very young. What is the youngest a child can be involved in your swim program?
Well, I started mine at 2 months old when his belly button popped off. He went in the pool for the first time, but we had a theory. We tested out, and my oldest, absolutely loves the water now. He's 12, and you can't peel him out of it. Both of my kids are little water rats, but we prefer the children to be able to, for lessons anyways, to be able to sit up on their own just for safety reasons. But if they're mobile, if they're starting to crawl or roll, they really need to be exposed to the water in safety, because they're going to go to it. Especially those little crawlers and those little new walkers. Like, everything is new to them, and they go right to it.
Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah, that's a good point. So get those little ones in there. Now, Miss Barbara, you said literature is some of the things that you also offer to the kids that join the program, and you've actually created your own literature, right?
Yes, indeed I have. And my husband and I, Christy as well, we have written 4 children's books, and we are now authors. And as you asked the question on when should we start swimming lessons for a child. Well, this first book I have, okay, Bath Time Fun, this talks about what parents can do when they bring the baby home from the hospital, okay, to prepare the child to get used to the water. And this is what parents can do from home. You don't have to go to a swim instructor. You can start right from home. It's called Bath Time Fun. Okay, so as soon as they're born, you can start.
It can be found. All these books can be found on Amazon.com by searching either Barbara Helpling or the I Can Swim books, or just the titles. They are all available there.
Yep. And then from there, Jesse, there's a book that follows, and it's called Outdoor Fun. It's a progression, okay? And outdoor water fun is, again, when they get a little older, this is what parents can do to make the children like the water. What we see at swim lessons basically is the face going in the water. Children just don't like the water in their face. So this is what these books talk about, what parents can do to prepare their child for that.
That's great. And these books are all part of the I Can Swim program.
Yes.
And as Christy said, you can find those books wherever I Can Swim program books are available. How can listeners find out about the very affordable lessons that you provide?
Okay. They can call me directly. They can go on my website, which is www.icanswim.net. I can give you my phone number.
Quickly.
772-562-2358.
There you go. icanswim.net. Barbara Helpling, Christy Barnes, thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. icanswim.net. I'm Jesse Kriski. Stay tuned.